Thank you for joining me in my channel. My name is Primrose, and in this channel we talk about trending stories in Africa and all over the world. We also touch on crime stories, real trending news, politics, TV stories and commentary. We also throw in a bit of lifestyle and travel. If you are here for the first time, you are welcome, and it will be a pleasure to have you as part of the team. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel. Just don't forget to like and share the videos. Bianca Naidu opened up about some of the mental struggles her late partner Rickyrick faced privately. Rickyrick Mercado took his life on February 23, 2022 at the age of 34. Bianca came out and said that she felt it was external factors that led to his suicide because she and the family provided constant support to him even though he's battled with drug addiction. He wanted to do more than he was actually doing. He wanted to make a difference. When I look at it, I feel like he probably didn't feel like he was doing enough, and that was definitely something that hurt. Just with a lot of things that have been happening in the country and in the industry, those are the things that didn't sit well with him. It's just a whole lot of weirdly things that he struggled with. She said Ricky did struggle with addiction and had a very good run, and then unfortunately struggled again towards the end. That was hard for him to feel like he's kind of failed. But I have to say, we held him close all those moments. We gave him so much love, even though he felt that he wasn't worthy of it probably. Ricky's mother, Louisa Zondo, was also present in the interview, speaking of how her book, Dearest My Ricky, A Mother's Journey Through Grief, Trauma and Healing, was therapeutic and helped her grieve and heal. In the book, Louisa pens a series of letters to her late son. Previously speaking to She's Alive, Louisa reflected on the pain she felt losing her son. The death of my son changed a lot of what I knew to be life. It unraveled me and left me feeling very lost, disconnected, and in unbearable pain. The love generously given by his family, friends, Ricardo's fans, many people who had experienced loss, and my spiritual community helped me tremendously. At some point, it felt like I could not proceed. I desperately needed help. There's when I started intensive work, which has been painful and healing at the same time. Even though for a long time I felt extreme longing and pain when engaging with memories of my son, images of him, a sense of his presence in various spaces, his music and material on the internet. Engaging with the memory of my son was the very thing I was drawn to, she said. That is so heartbreaking and still so hurting, guys, to still remember that Ricky is normal. You know, sometimes because we are not very close to them, we kind of like disengage, we kind of like disconnect, we kind of forget because it's not very, very much into our faces. Mental health is a real issue, guys. It affects how we feel, how we think, and, you know, how we act. Because sometimes someone might come and say they're feeling this way, they have that pressure, you know, they just can't take it. Let's not take them lightly, guys. And the studies are saying that it affects 1 in 4 people in any given year, guys. You can imagine 1 in 4. So it's like, if maybe that going to be 100 people that are viewing this video, you can imagine how many people get affected. Around 28 people in the 100. It's not a joke at all, guys. Yeah, may Ricky's soul continue to rest in peace, and may his family continue to find strength in the Lord's arms, guys. That's all I had for you. Please let me know what your thoughts are regarding this mental health issues, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
Enough and making a difference. And you know, when I look at it now, I feel like he probably didn't think he was doing enough, you know, and
yeah,
that was definitely something that hurt. And then I think just with a lot of things that had been happening in the country as well, in the industry, you know, those are things that really just didn't sit well with him. And I think just a whole lot of worldly things that he did struggle with. And of course, you know, we openly say, and Mama has put it in her book as well, you know, Ricky did struggle with addiction. and had a very, very good run. And then unfortunately, struggled again towards the end. So, and I think that was hard for him. That was really hard for him to feel like he's kind of failed,
Yeah.
But I have to say that we really held him close in all those moments. And I think we gave him so much of love, even though he felt that, he wasn't worthy of it, probably. But we definitely gave him that. Yeah.
Now, raising awareness around mental health, the conversation itself, and now having a personal view to it, like how has that journey been to help other people who are going through similar situations that Ricky was going through?
For me?
Yeah, for you, and also just raising awareness around mental health.
I think, it's so, especially, and I'm not sure if I'll be called out for this, but I think with our skin color, it's so taboo, and people kind of just put it behind and keep moving, and